Scurry Life. Scurry Life.
Infamous G do net. Yeah, Zoo Life. We up in this bitch with Scurry Life DVD.
Shorty, what's good?
What up, what is Zoo? Man, I can't call it. Chillin'. I'm over here out in New York filming for the Urban Wrestling Federation, UWF. It's coming on pay-per-view and all that shit on demand. You know, check for it. It's real. It's dope. Just looking alright up in this motherfucker.
Word, so you got your own team and stuff?
Yeah. West Coast. You know what I mean? You know I run that bitch. Run it like a football field.
That's what it is. So, what you want to talk about?
I mean, you know, just chilling, working on my album. Gonna drop Welcome to California single. Gonna push the album, New World Agenda.
NWA?
Yeah.
Did you get a release date?
Yeah, September 6th.
Okay, is Thump It Out the first single?
Thump It Out just a street record. I didn't really release it, I just released it with some fight footage that I recently just had. So I was like, fuck it, throw the song underneath it and let motherfuckers watch it and get the message through the footage of that and enjoy the fight record, you know what I mean? So that's why, but it's not officially out like that, so nobody, I put it under the footage and all that shit so people couldn't pull it off of the net. You know how people nowadays, they like to snatch shit off of the internet that you didn't put out off of video footage, so I put it underneath that, and you know, people catching on the record like 10 times the hottest shit I ever did. You know what I mean? I mean for my album. So it's going. I'm getting it in.
Okay, so what everybody want to know, what happened?
What happened?
What happens?
With the stalker name.
With your blogger stalker.
I mean, I've been trying to tell everybody for like years. Not years, but it's been almost a little over a year. Like I really don't know this clown. I don't know this dude. I didn't never know him. I had never met him, never seen him a day in my life. Which is why I never did a video interview about this dude. You know what I mean? I'm doing one now because it seemed like every time he come around me, he get pressed because he not approach. He coming around me in my presence, but he already sent me death threats, text messages, and all this other shit, and posting all kind of video blogs about me, following me around, putting my fucking license, not my license plate number, you know what I mean? Because you know, police gonna try to use that against me and say taking down license plates of cars that he think I'm in and putting them on the internet. You know what I'm saying? So I've just been basically telling everybody like I don't even know this clown. You know what I'm saying? I never met this clown. The day I met this clown is the day he just ran up on my truck, not my truck, but a truck that I was in, and he ran up on it and he was acting like he had a gun. Now this is a stranger and I'm solo. I ain't no homies with me. I just dropped Razzcast off right there at a video shoot. You know, I jump out the car on him, all that, and long story short, from that altercation, I ended up doing what I had to do. He acted like he had a gun, and I made him empty his pockets, and he pulled out a cell phone. Now when he pulled out a cell phone, I'm like, who the fuck? I'm like, yo, you almost just got shot. Why you pulling out a fucking cell phone? Well, I'm like, who is you, homie? And he never said who he was. So with that being said, I'm like, I'm looking at everybody like, who the fuck is this nigga? He never said who he was, and he back all the way up, and then he like, yo, I just want to fade. I'm like, a fade? I'm like, nigga, a nigga, I don't know. Do I know you? He wanna, like, if it was something mutual, if he was like, yo, this Black Wall Street, I wanna fade, you know what I'm saying? Or nigga, you diss my homie gang, nigga, I wanna fade. Or, you know what I mean? Nigga, I'm a blood, nigga, you a crip, nigga, I wanna fade, nigga, fuck your hood, something like that. Man, it would have been on, you know what I'm saying? Right then and there, you know what I'm saying? So I keep asking, he not saying nothing, he just keeps saying I wanna fade. So then he ended up leaving. He didn't end up leaving, I ended up making him leave. You know what I mean? I had to do what I had to do and tell him, yo, this is my spot now. I'm like, bitch, shake. This is my shit now. You and your homies, whoever you is and whoever you come back with, I'm like, nigga, you come back, I'm gonna light all you motherfuckers up. So then I was like, and now I'm staying here. This is my spot. So I stayed there. You know what I mean? And other footage went out because I had shot footage while I was there. Like, you know what I mean? I'm dealing with a clown. I'm like, I'm asking around, who is this? And I remember a homie, a dude, a friend of mine named Mitchy Slick, he a blood out of Dago. So I was around there. I was like, who is this nigga? And then he told me, he was like, it's funny that you just came, because he was like, his name Menace. He from Black Wall Street. And he had just came and he said that you did a diss record on him. He said you did a diss song on him. I'm like, a diss song? I'm like, nigga, I don't know this. I ain't never dissed nobody in Black Wall Street. Only Game. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't like that clown. And that clown was dissing me. And this nigga ain't saying Game sent him. He ain't saying nobody sent him. He really like a fan. And as I watched through the years, he went on after that. He took that, ran with it, and he ran telling on me, dry snitching, saying, oh, 40 pulled a gun on me. You know what I mean? Now it's the difference when I'm saying, oh, I pulled a gun on that nigga, woo woo woo. And I'm not saying his name or nothing like that. That's not necessarily me telling on myself, because I'm stating that. That's a statement out of my mouth. Okay. Now when it's dry snitching is when the person that you did it to come tell on you and say, you know what I mean? Because I didn't even know the dude's name. I'm like, some wacko dude just came, ran up on my whip. I'm doing an interview just telling the story, because I'm really like, yo, this shit tripped me out, because I'm like, this nigga must be a fan or something. So then when he go back and he doing his thing, I see all this other footage coming out, and I'm like, I'm peeping him. He just doing a gang of fuck 40 Glock video blogs on the net. He hit me on Twitter. Then now I find out who he was. Because Mitchy Slick then told me, and other people telling me now, and he on there, but he never told me what hood he's from. That day I dissed nigga hood, I dissed everything. I was like, and I didn't necessarily diss his hood because I didn't know where he's from, but I was like, you know what? Well, fuck you, nigga. I don't know you. I was like, bitch, a fade. Nigga, I don't know you to fight you punk ass nigga. I was like, and I dissed nigga. I was like, nigga, fuck your hood, fuck your mom, fuck everything. I just start dissing everything. Like Shaq, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he shook. So as time went on, he kept doing the blogs, and then I seen him one time at a charity event. And then at the charity event.
That's that picture?
Yeah, that's why I had a picture, and he kept hitting me. I'm like, though, he was hitting me like after the charity event. He went back and he was like, when I see this dude, I see 40, I'm gonna slap him like a bitch and da 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 da. And I'm like, why this nigga lying like this? Like, nigga, I don't even know this nigga. Yeah. But so happened I had a picture that a photographer had gave me, and was like, he was right there in my face with his head down, because he's outnumbered, and plus it was a mutual spot of a real long friend of mine, real long time, OG friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? So as that go on, he was doing all that, and then I was like, yo, homie, you just see me. Don't make me put out the picture. I put out the picture. Made the nigga look stupid. So then he tried to say, oh, it's Photoshop picture. Like, come on, man, I don't Photoshop shit, nigga. You know what I mean? If I Photoshop something, you know I Photoshopped it, because I'm a clown. I'm gonna put your head on a bitch body. You feel me? So I don't Photoshop real shit. So anyway, after that event, that was over, whatever, he go back to the net, he get on it again. Now, after I bust him out the picture, he's still on there talking more shit. So then it leads up to almost a year now. This nigga still been doing vlogs, everything. He come up, he hear that I got a show at LA Sports Arena. It was a big event, you know what I'm saying? And this nigga came up there looking for me. Why you come up a year later looking for me when you could have had all year? Like, this nigga's a deranged fan, you know what I mean? I guess he felt like he needed some more promo or something. So, you know, he got bad promo, because, you know, the niggas came 30 thick. Niggas was telling me, they like, yo, these niggas running around 30 thick and they looking for you. You know what I'm saying? And where I'm from and how I grew up, we don't run. We call it, we run up. You know what I mean? And when I see them, I could have ran. You know what I'm saying? I could have easily ran up out of there. You know, I ran up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, when I see him, I'm gonna handle this. I'm gonna nip this in the bud today. You know what I'm saying? Because I already told him when he see me on the net, like, yo, when I see you, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna shoot you. Don't make internet death threats and none of that. I was like, I see you, I'm gonna beat you up and I'm gonna take that chain, man. Cause he was hitting me, telling me, fuck my mama, fuck, he was calling me E. Ricketts, that's how you diss a crip. He was calling me, he was just dissing, disrespecting, like, fuck all your dead homies, fuck your hood. This is what this weird ass nigga doing. I'm like, this nigga's a fan and turned stan. And now the nigga goes and back to the situation. When I seen him, I'm like, I do what I had to do, because I had my cameraman. I told him, yo, go in that cut and hide over there. So he go in the cut. I was like, before he got in the cut, I was like, you finna get this on camera. I'm finna run up, I'm finna beat that nigga up right there, and I'm finna take his chain. So he went in the cut, walked over there, fired on the nigga. He's looking dead at me. He seen me coming. Ran up all of them. When I fired on him, I hit him with a 3-piece, and then his homie hit me. When I hit him with the first punch, his homie hit me, then I hit him with another 2. And then, you know, when his homie hit me, I had to hit his homie too. My homie jumped in it. I had a homie with me, just my homie from my block, my homie from my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? And it just went down. I mean, we were scrapping it. You know, I got up on him while we still chugging him. And I told him, I was like, bitch, I told you this mine. Snatched the chains off his neck, you know what I mean? Tried to throw him in the crowd. He still got one on his back. He got the medallions, and he got the chain one, but the other chain, he still ain't got that. I thought maybe somebody gave it all back, but scary ass niggas was giving him shit back probably, you know what I mean? That was in there, you know what I mean? But that was, my purpose was, nigga, I'm gonna take that off your neck, you know what I'm saying? So while these niggas jumping me, it's like 30 of these niggas. I know I can't keep the chain on me and still fight all these niggas. So I threw the chain out, hopefully, you know, somebody gonna pick it up. You know what I mean? When I threw the motherfuckers, hopefully somebody grabbed them. And somebody, so happened, you know, somebody kept the other chain. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm watching video blogs, he going acting like he going in jewelers. The nigga ain't got the chain. You heard the jeweler tell him, nigga, yeah, you have a new chain. Yes, it's a new chain. You see that yellow hunk of bullshit that he got up out of here. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's not just about that. And then people asking me, so it's the beef over? I'm like, there was never no beef. Yeah. I didn't know the nigga. I never met this nigga, cuz. I never met this nigga a day in my life till that day he did that in my truck. You know what I'm saying? And not my truck, but he did that out of truck. You know what I'm saying? That I was in. And it was just like, I was thinking myself like, this dude is crazy. If you watch his interviews, he sit there, they asking the nigga how all it started. He made up one. I seen other interviews where he said there was something on the internet, then he made up some shit and said, I made a song this song. Where's the diss song? There's no diss song. Then I just recently see another interview on the net on allhiphop.com, and he's saying, oh, it's just personal. It's personal because you don't know what personal is, motherfucker. He don't know me. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's a fan. This nigga knows my place of birth. He knows where I come from and all this shit. Like, nigga, I don't even research niggas I like. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't even know where Prodigy or Havoc born at. You know what I'm saying? And them is my brothers from another mother. You know what I mean? I can't tell you motherfuckers' places of birth and shit. He on there, it's interviews out there. He was born in Texas and lived in Dallas and came out here when he's a teenager. Like, bitch, you got it a little bit right, but you ain't all the way there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was born in Texas. I was born in Galveston, Texas. He's reading a bio. This motherfucker Googling me. You know what I'm saying?
Wikipedia.
Nigga, it's something that I put out there. It's not like you putting it out there. You know what I'm saying? You grabbing something I already put out there and I tell everybody. You know? And I moved to Cali when I was 8. You know what I'm saying? Like 7 and a half, 8. So, you know, at the same time, I'm just like, I'm dealing with a real wacko and this nigga's a real stalker. You know what I mean? If you coming for some gangster shit and you coming 30 thick and you looking for me to do something, why you coming with your chains on in the first place? What the fuck you thought you was coming to? You know what I mean? And show you this nigga's playing. This nigga ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no weight in the street. He's a sucker, but he's kind of off and crazy. So, and he makes himself life insurance policies. You feel me? He go real public with it so he can do all this shit. So hopefully you don't touch him. So he can let the police know, see, I put his license plate on him, he's gonna come do it, he's gonna come do something back to me for that. Like, man, I ain't finna touch you, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even touch you at the sports arena. You know what I mean? We gonna keep it like that, even though I said I did. You You know what I mean? That's just for legal purposes right there. Because I'm dealing with a dry, snitching ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's
So let me ask you a question. When he ran up on the truck and all that, right?
right.
And then he got on camera and said that you had the joint and all that. Did they use that against you in court?
Yeah, they used it against me in my civil. I had a civil trial going on
Yeah. I
against
remember that.
the state against me for gang injunction. They was banning me from my hood and the city I'm from, but they used that. They brought the footage in on a TV screen with the YouTube footage.
So basically,
and they played it.
let me ask you
They
a
used it
question.
just to say, hearsay, like, I'm official. Like, yes, I be doing this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So anything you say on the net can be used against you in court?
Nah, that was civilly. Civilly wise, yeah, it could be used against you. They could use it, but in a criminal trial, they couldn't use no shit like that.
Okay.
That's why they filed a civil trial.
Okay.
Because all they had to do is prove I had gang affiliation or I'm affiliated in any certain kind of way. You know what I mean? Because they want to label us all domestic terrorists and so on. As far as that though, I'm dealing with a real stalker. I don't really know
You
what
know
to
how
do
to
with
go
this
about
man. Now I know what Sharon Stone and all the motherfuckers be going through, man. I swear to God, and it seemed like when I do it because I'm clowning, because it's funny, but it's also serious because it's jeopardizing my money and it's jeopardizing my life. You know what I'm saying? Because this nigga becoming like a little cult leader. You see how many niggas he came with? Nigga, I was solo. I just got to Cali, swooped up one homie. I was bringing a gang of homies, but then I was just like, nah, fuck it, let me knock this shit out, keep mushing, keep mashing. So the nigga, he pops up. I'm feeling like this nigga building a following, like a cult following, like a 40 Glock following, and these motherfuckers is really, they fans of me too. And I think like these niggas is like, cause I know they don't believe this nigga. And what's gonna be the fucked up situation for him is because when somebody get hurt, you know what I'm saying? We ain't getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? When somebody get hurt, like they got hurt that night coming playing with me, you know what I'm saying? When they get seriously injured, that's when they gonna all be on his ass like, nigga, you was on some weird stalking shit with this nigga, and that's where everybody gonna pay attention to it. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga's a wacko. You know what I'm saying? I don't know this nigga from Adam and Eve, man. Never met this clown. But you know, it come with the territory, I guess, you know what I'm saying? I ain't expect me ever to have to beat up a fan. You know what I'm saying? I see shit on the net. This nigga be trying to articulate himself, like answer questions like me. I'm like, this nigga's crazy. Yeah, because you know I tell him suck it easy quick. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude he's very weird. He's not all there as far as his marbles. You can see that. You know what I mean? On the footage you see the nigga swinging at me like he was uppercutting some shit. This nigga was hitting all air. The nigga was so punch drunk. I mean, shit, yeah, you'll think you want to fight. Real talk. You gonna think that. You know what I mean? Come on, I bust your fucking mouth open right here. Well, you hit the nigga in his forehead. Walked up and hit the nigga right in his snot box and in his mouth. Which they do, you know, I seen gang tweeting help him, copped out of it like, nah, I ain't in there.
Remember they was saying that blood was your blood when
Exactly.
it was really his blood leaking.
These niggas is acting like they I had lumps, little ass scratch on my head. I mean, come on, man. 30 niggas on my head, a little bitty scratch.
Right.
You
It's
telling me
not
I'm
even-
bleeding
how,
all over this?
How long has it been? Is it a week later?
Shit, about a
Has
week.
it been a week?
Put
See.
pictures up the same day,
Yeah.
next day, right there, that night. Like, come on, man. This shit ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I felt like I was beating on bitches against the Spice Girls, you know.
They try to use you to come off on the net.
Well, yeah, and that's what they get. I mean, they should give get it like that. Then they should give them promos. It's a gang of motherfuckers diss 40 Glock. If you look on the net, 40 Glock, you gonna see a lot of that shit. Give all them niggas press. Fuck it, all them want should just go out there and give them all fades, huh? You know what I mean? You know the beef it started when he jumped. You know what I'm saying? That's when the beef started. He wasn't nothing but this. So you know, he didn't want that
That
one-on-one.
wasn't a one-on-one.
He didn't want that one-on-one. You got that ass kicked. But they wasn't knocking, really doing shit. I went down like they was kicking me and shit. I got back up, chunking them. You know what I'm saying? They must have thought I ran out the room or something. The dudes that start fighting on the other side of the room, out of an arena, like a sports arena. And the other side of the one getting jumped. And them niggas over there, them hustlers right there. That's what they call. You know what I mean? Just my hustler niggas seen, like niggas would jump in and start taking off on everything up in that motherfucker. And the crowd, what happened is the tire waved the door. You know what I'm saying? Cause bitches, everybody. So I was still outside the door. I just went outside the door. Them niggas got the brakes beat off of him. And that's what he had tried to, while we was mopping him up, he had tried to hop over the wall. And my homie snatched his ass right back over, and we was pounding his ass out. And that was them all jumping, hitting me and my homie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was what it was. We handled that. I ain't into none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being me. I'm just doing me. Yo, what up? This Big Bad 40, a.k.a. 40 Glock, the California Angel. Chilling with my homegirl, Raquel, man. You already know what it is. World Rap Federation. Zoo Life and this bitch. Infamous G-Unit. Y'all right now, y'all on 40glock.com, nigga. It's about to go down. Suck it easy.
Scurry Life. Scurry Life. DVD.